Hello everybody, it's Tuesday and it's Hippie Chick here. Okay, so Tea Tuesday, hosted by Patty's Life with Patty and Kathy's Favorite Things. Hello to both women. This is an open collab where you can have whatever you like to drink. You can have water, tea, coffee, nothing, and just come on and visit. So that's what I'm doing. I have notes because things are busy around here. And there's my little cup of tea. Good, and I just spilled it, of course. Oh, that's good. All right, the tea for today, in the cute little cup, is by Harney and Sons, and it's called London Fog, which has bergamot. If you don't like bergamot, you won't like it. On the other aspect, if you do like bergamot, you'd love it. So good. All right, let's get to it. Right, preparing for tomorrow. So I have to clean my living room. Probably the last thing, in the dishes. Okay, so Wednesday is soap making day, so that's what I thought I'd tell you a little bit about. I'm not going to tell you everything, tell you little bits as we go along. I have been making soap for 8 years or so. Took a course in my kitchen with someone else, and the ladies' soap split, so I started to watch Becky's Homestead. I've taken one of her recipes and completely, now it's science, so you have to break it all down. Anyway, so I've been making that particular recipe that's revamped, and I really love it. So I'm using coconut oil tomorrow, and I'll let you know how you prepare for making soap, because you have to get it in here first, and you have to warm yourself up. And remember, and I forgot one thing, which I better not forget. And what am I putting here? Vinegar. White vinegar. Why? Because making soap, you have to work with lye. Yes, every soap has lye in it. You know Dove soap, and it says it's quarter moisturizer? That's bunk. It's not true. Anyway, beyond that, you have to have vinegar. So you have to have a container if you're going to be making soap, right? So I'm going to be making soap, and I use a plastic container from the dollar store, and it's like a juice jug, right? And I only use it for, it's on the main level. I only use that for making lye water. So you always measure your ingredients first. You measure your water. It has to be distilled or bottled water. I use bottled water. And then you measure your lye separately, and then you measure your oil and you liquidate it. So if you're using a coconut oil recipe, only use coconut oil and liquidate it. There's lots of recipes. You can go ahead and look at all those. Anyway, you always add the lye beads to the water, and you should have it'll come up to 180 degrees. It's always a good idea to have a lot of ventilation, or do it under your hooded fan in your kitchen. So I already have my soap molds from before. I have gloves, got the lye, the water, the glasses. Yeah, I still have safety glasses, right, honey?
Maybe.
I think so. I need some masks, though. Pick those up today for me, please. I use a stainless steel bowl, a big one, and I have an immersion blender especially for doing that. I have a weigh scale. Hope it works. Otherwise, it won't be going further. I have organic dyes. The other day, do you remember what day it was we went into Michael's? Do you? No. Okay, well anyway, we went to Michael's and we purchased 2 loaf pans, 2 loaves, silicone, and 2 things of round soap, floral soap molds. Paul thought they were really nice and that they would make a nice soap based on what I like to make. And there's some square ones, just regular, you know, like a regular square bar soap that you'll see in a holistic shop. Got those. I ordered a ton on Amazon. of different kinds of soap molds as well. So waiting on those coming today. If they don't come today, soap doesn't happen tomorrow because, well, maybe it does. I'll be doing 2 double recipes, 2 in the morning and 2 at night, or 2 in the afternoon. And that each loaf makes 6 cakes of soap. And when you make your soap and it's saponified, you pour it into your molds, and you tap it a little bit just to make sure there's no air in it. And then what you want to do is cover it with cardboard and then cover it with blankets and let it sit overnight and cure overnight, or just hold until it gets hard overnight. And then in the morning you would put it into a container or something like that that has air going underneath so that it gets to dry properly. You ever noticed when you buy Ivory soap, the package is a little bit wrinkled and the soap is shrunk? It's because they package it when it's like the next day, so it shrinks. The longer you leave your soap, the better it is. I can attest to that. So tomorrow, I'm making a very specific soap because my husband has arthritis, and one of the symptoms of that is psoriasis, and they have him on methotrexate, which I don't like. They have him on clobetasol and all these different creams for his body, but if you put it on your fingertips, you have to be careful not to have it on near your eyes or it will cause glaucoma. That to me is like warning flags. So anyway, in the middle of all being tested for that, I decided to get on it, and I'm using turmeric because it's an anti-inflammatory, vitamin E, I'm not mentioning oil, and calendula, yeah, coconut oil, but one of the other oils. And it's actually a lot of fun making soap. I mean, it's a lot of planning, and if you're going to be using specific tools in your kitchen, you have to make sure to wash them with soap and water and to rinse everything very well in a bowl of vinegar water. And you would keep that vinegar bottle. Remember I said the one thing I forgot to write down was vinegar, first thing I mentioned? Because vinegar, if you accidentally pour lye water on your skin, it's going to burn you. So vinegar will actually take that away. It'll cancel it out. So you always want to have, when you're blending your oil and your lye water together, you want to alternate hands going back and forth in a sway movement or motion, but you want to make sure that you have the vinegar with you. So I've already got that in the kitchen ready to go. So yeah, we're about ready, almost. And it's something for me that I really love to do. So anyway, that's what's going on. I'm going to finish the rest of my tea. I have a full pot of this lovely London fog. It really is good. Look at that. I hope you join Tea Tuesday. If you enjoy it, just put a hashtag Tea Tuesday. And of course, always give credit to the people that came up with it, which is Kathy's Favorite Things and Life with Patty. Lovely women, major crafters. I cannot join all the groups. Don't have enough time, but this one I could not let go of. When I had my other channel, I was always doing a Tea Tuesday, and it was a lot of fun. But I thought I would touch base with what I'm doing, so I won't be doing another video. I'll upload this today, but I won't be doing another video for I don't know how long. We'll see. Anyway, take care. God bless. See you soon.